Hey everybody, Brandon here with iDub Hockey, joined with Rob from Warrior, here to run you through their 3 families of gloves. Rob, thanks once again for having us out. For the shopper out there looking at a Warrior glove, we have 3 different families, which equals 3 different fits. So I feel like that's a really good starting point to let the viewer know how each model is gonna fit on that hand and with their stick.
Absolutely. So starting with our most contoured fit, we start with the QR6, our Covert line of gloves. Something that's very contoured in the hands, fits really snug through the sides of the hand, in the backhand, and in the wrist area. Has a little bit higher of a cuff, so a lot of mobility, the AxiFlex cuff on there, but a very contoured fit there. When you get to Alpha, still tapered, still an anatomical fit, but a lot more volume inside of the glove. So a lot of the mobility comes from that, just the pure space you have inside of the glove. And then when you get to the franchise has a little bit more of a traditional fit. It is a 4-roll glove, but it's a very modern 4-roll glove. So again, a pretty tapered fit for a 4-roll profile.
Now let's start off with the LX3 Pro here. We have some incredible upgrades that you've implemented throughout the glove. So what are some key technologies that players are gonna find?
Yeah, so in LX3, I think the key technologies you're gonna find are our Space Shield 2.0. So it's an added molded piece in the backhand to add some protection for the player in a pretty high impact zone. We also added a lot of ventilation to the glove. So there's a molded piece right under the cuff roll that adds a lot of ventilation, keeping your hand a little cooler and drier inside of the glove are probably the 2 biggest new features for LX3 Pro.
In terms of the Covert QR6 Pro, what are some key features that are going to elevate this glove?
Yeah, I think for Covert, what really makes it unique is the AxiFlex cuff. There's a Lycra gusset underneath the cuff roll of the glove, comes up a little bit higher, so some added protection, a little higher on the arm and on the wrist, but still a ton of mobility. And then you combine that with just an unbelievably plush liner and that really contoured fit. It's a glove that almost feels like it's made for your hand.
Totally. And then with the Franchise Pro, we have, you know, a huge throwback to when it first came out many years ago. So what's some key features in the Franchise Pro?
Yeah, so Franchise Pro, I think it's 2 things. It's a really modern approach to a 4-roll glove. So like I said before, that tapered fit, it's not super boxy and big and wide. But then you have some really fun kind of graphic Easter eggs or throwbacks, nods to the original franchise, the way the striping's done on the backhand, having that franchise shield as an embossed piece on the palm as a nod to the original franchise is something that's really cool. But this is another glove, super plush liner, the Lycra gussets, you slide your hand in the glove, it feels unbelievable. I mean, that's something that's consistent with all the families. The feel right out of the bag, right out of the box, whatever it may be, is just unbelievable.
That's what I absolutely love about all 3 families is it has that broken in fit right out of the box, no matter which model you choose. And it comes with elite level protection throughout each one too.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Now, we also have some customization. So for the player looking to get their glove fully customized and decked out, we offer that in every family as well, correct?
Yeah, so kind of unique for us in custom gloves, we have a huge assortment of custom options. So you have an Alpha custom family, a Covert custom family, and the franchise. So if you're looking for a 4-roll, a contoured fit, or more of that tapered fit, you have it all from us.
And last but not least, would you be able to name a player in the NHL who best represents each family?
Yeah, I think, you know, when we look at our NHL guys, Leon Draisaitl is a big guy that's a 4-roll player, and I would really kind of put him towards that Franchise Pro. When you look at Covert, it's like a Jake Gensel type of athlete, and down at LX3, it's kind of a Brad Marchand, that style of player, really looking for that type of fit, I think.
Right on, Rob. Thanks again for having us out and walking us through your 3 lines of gloves.
Yeah, glad to be here.
And for you at home, if you're looking to get your hands on one of the 3 models and to customize your own Warrior glove, you can head over to icewarehouse.com.